Hello, I'm Nathan. Welcome back to WMF Reacts. It's that time of the week again, time for some rap. So I've been going through, obviously, some of the classic ones, mainly Tupac and a few others. So I thought I'd have a look at other large artists, ones that I've heard the names of, but I haven't really listened to what they've released. And Drake is another big one in there. So I've heard the name, know he's fairly popular, he's fairly big, but I don't know any of his music or how he sounds. I've seen him, I know what he looks like, but I don't know anything about his music. So I'm going to go for quite a popular one called God's Plan. Take a look. Oh, almost 1 million. That's a lot. Oh, they gave it away. That's kind of so. It costs that much because they gave it all away. Other bands have done that.
I saw Denzel Washington on TV the other day. He's a real good-looking man. Man, I remember when me, him, and Wesley Snipes were young back in the 80s. They still got some of their money. I look good. I ain't got nothing, but I look good. It's a good life. It's a good life. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m.
Anything you guys want in the store is free, so grab whatever you guys want.
I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan, God's plan.
Right, let's start off first impressions. It's a lot quieter than I expected. I'm going to turn up a little bit, but he's not as kind of in your face with how he raps. A lot of raps are kind of loud and brash and kind of in your face. And this is what I tell you. But he's very kind of more laid back, and you have to kind of stop and listen. It's when I think of some of the great speakers or actors, you get some people that shout their words, and that's how they kind of bring themselves forward. And you get other people who can speak, and the way they speak, you have to kind of stop what you're doing and listen and kind of take in what they're saying. Richard Harris is one of those. He had just such a great presence. If he shouted, everything would kind of stop and it'd be like, thundercrack. But he also had the ability to speak in quietly and softly, but in such a way that you want to listen. And this kind of reminds me of that kind of vibe. It's a little bit harder to understand than some people because he is kind of a lot quieter, and he's going through the lyric quite quickly. So I'm reading the lyrics as well to kind of get used to the cadence of his voice and all that sort of thing. But yeah, that's the kind of vibe I get it. So far, God's Plan. So I'm guessing he's somewhat religious. So he doesn't want to die, so people miss him. So he's worried about being a celebrity, and quite often people don't get the fame they want or deserve until after they've passed, especially if it's quite a tragic way, like quite a few artists and actors and singers and rock stars and obviously rap artists have tragically lost their lives at early age. So he's doing that, and he wants to see some of his brothers to outlive him. And another line saying that he's concerned about what other people say about him and what they want to have happen to him and that sort of thing. So it's very much God's got a plan, a kind of work out is what I'm getting so far. It seems to be kind of laid back. It's like, yeah, I'm worried about this, I hope this doesn't happen, but God has a plan for me, so it'll be what it is. So let's go back again. Music quite simple so far as well. There's a nice kind of vibe in the background. I do like this kind of video where he's giving back and you can see all the people happy, like in the stores, like everything you want is free today, and it's always nice. So hopefully he's a genuine guy. It looks like it, unless it's just a publicity stunt, and then that's another spin. But I don't think it is.
Back in the 80s, they still got some of their money. I look good. I ain't got nothing, but I look good. It's a good life. It's a good life. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m.
Anything you guys want in the store is free, so grab whatever you guys want.
that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back sometimes I won't. Yeah. I feel good sometimes I don't. Hey, no. I finesse down Western Road. Hey, next. Might go down to G.O.D. Yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G. Yeah, wait. I make sure that Northside eat. And still.
Say what you say. Thank God for what's happening right now. It might not be good, but thank God. I do.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan, God's plan.
This is nice. I'm getting carried away just sort of watching all the people enjoy it. And you see that look in his eyes as well. See, I'm getting all the kind of... You can see that he's doing it because he wants to do it. It's not just a publicity stunt. You can see it in his eyes when the people are thanking him and being so grateful that he's helped them. You see he's kind of tearing up. That's an amazing thing to see somebody in his position, because this video has had, what, like billions of views. I think it's like 1.7 billion views, possibly more. So obviously this guy is really big, popular, but he's going back into, you know, the neighborhoods that possibly he grew up in. I'm not sure, but he'd assume that that's what it is. And he's just going around giving back to communities and helping people that need it. You know, spend all the money on the video. Just a couple of guys with, you know, with a camera going around town and just like giving money away and giving checks for scholarships and giving people money and paying for everyone shopping. It's nice. A lot of people do that. Mr. Beast does stunts like that, but it's like, it's not quite the same level. He does it for views. Drake's doing it because he can. It's not because it makes, oh, this will be a good thing for video. He wanted to do it. It's like an excuse to make a video so he can have the money. I think Blink 182, was it? Did that as well. There's a couple of bands that have done a similar kind of concept where they've taken all the money for the video and just given it away to people. And it's a lovely thing to see, because a lot of these people, you know, they've got millions and millions. They don't always when they do it, but someone like Drake obviously does, and it's quite nice. I see I'm getting carried away with the kind of the visuals and what's happening in the storytelling, and not so much on the song, because it's quite simple. It's just talking about, you know, God's plan, and he hopes that it'll work out, and you know, things aren't going to go bad and all that sort of, which is, you know, it's hopeful for somebody like me that isn't religious. I can see how other people appreciate that kind of, you know, how God's plan will work out and all that sort of thing. And a lot of people need that. I don't personally, but I do understand and respect the people that need that. Yeah, it's quite nice. It's a different kind of style. It's nice to see rap that isn't about violence and guns and all that sort of thing and bad language. It's just kind of chill. It's like, I hope this doesn't happen. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope I can do well. I hope, you know, things go right. It's all God's plan. Who knows? And it's nice to see that side of rap music, isn't it? You know, so that's one of the things I'm trying to learn from this journey, is that rap isn't all about guns and violence and bad language and the N-word and everything else. It's about real people and, you know, things they go through, and something like this. God's plan, maybe God's plan was that he was to get popular, make loads of money, and be able to give it back to people in this sort of way. Who knows? It's a nice message anyway. I like the way he says some of the words, like still there's some interesting inflections in some of the words as well. And that bit's just ridiculous, isn't it? So you can see he's like, when she breaks down like crying, like how amazing. So you see the look in his eyes, look. He's struggling with emotion as well, like I am. It's just like, wow. He's just having fun in the video. It's great. Yeah, look at the look in his eyes. He's having fun with his friends. It's brilliant.
God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't. Yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't. Hey, no. I finesse down Western Road. Hey, next. Might go down to G.O.D. Yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G. Yeah, wait. I make sure that Northside eat. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they
Oh, I love
wish
it.
on me. Yeah, that's right. Look,
But
yeah,
they
you got
didn't
the
see
right
him.
idea.
Oh god, brilliant.
Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She said, do you love me? I tell her.
What's happened to my internet? Let's pause that a minute and go back a minute. I have to see what some of his other tracks are like, because this one is kind of chill. I like the style of it, and I can see why something like this would be quite popular, because it's something you just kind of listen to. The lyrics aren't offensive, they're not too thought-provoking, they're just kind of, yeah, you know, people keep wishing bad stuff for me. You know, I know what people think, I know what people, you know, want, and all that sort of thing, and yeah, it's God's plan. Kind of stick with it and see what happens. So it's a nice kind of just chill, isn't it? And his voice is quite kind of soothing. It's said it's not as clear to hear what he's saying at first when it's like, what's he saying? But as you get into it more, you kind of get used to the way that he raps and you understand more the lyrics, if that makes sense. That's how I find it anyway, from my own personal experience. I'm not used to that kind of style. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's just nice and chill. And I just love that bit.
Bad things.
And he's loving what he's doing. It's such an infectious smile as well, isn't it? It's like, he's happy, it's cool. Look at that smile.
Hey, hey. She said, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me. Turn the 02 into the 03, dog. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me.
Oh, that's cool.
Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan. God's plan. I can't do this on my own. Hey, no, hey. Someone watching this shit close. Yup, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road. Hey, road, hey. Might go down as G.O.D. Yup, wait. I go
Oh,
hard on
nice.
Southside G. Hey, wait. I make sure that Northside eat that. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing.
I brought toys for every single kid, so all the kids get toys.
Bad things. It's a lot
I want you guys to go on a shopping spree on me. You guys can get whatever you want.
On me. Yeah.
What's up?
It's a good life. It's a good life. And possibly 2020, I might decide for running for presidency of the United States. This is what a president is supposed to look like. Okay? That's right.
That was good. I enjoyed
I
that.
was trying to get jobs. I was trying to reach out to different workforce programs, and I can't thank you enough.
We're making a $25,000 donation to the school for incentives for the after-school program, which we're really excited about.
We're also donating $50,000 to. Trust me, we're nothing without our mothers, so thank you. You gotta make sure you take care of your mom too, no matter what you do. That's all we got, you know. Trust me. That's my world too, you know.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Love.
No, that was amazing. That was really good. The song was interesting. It was quite slow paced and just kind of repetitive, but it was just to kind of get the message across. And then, yeah, video was brilliant. All the donations, everything else. That's what I needed, I think. This one, with all the redundancy, you know, and all the other nonsense that goes on, it's nice to see somebody that has, you know, made a name for themselves, has got the money, got the fame, and is giving it back to normal people and helping communities, and but enjoying it as well, not just doing it because, oh, look what I'm doing. You know, like Donald Trump and Nigel Farage and people like that do it all for publicity. It's like, oh, look, the camera's on me. He's just out there having fun and just interacting with real people and, you know, having advice for them and, like, you know, look after your mum, it's all we've got. And I just help with the schools and everything. That's amazing. Changes my view of him because I didn't know what to expect of Drake, and that was really kind of, it's put him, you know, way up there in my estimation. That's a good start. I'll have to see what else he's got. I'm not expecting everything to be like that, but it's a nice start seeing him as a man that's giving back to people and, you know, helping charities and helping the less fortunate. That's a brilliant place to start from. That I'm really pleased I found that one. That was good. Anyway, thanks all for joining me. Hopefully you've enjoyed that as well and you got emotional as well over that, because that was amazing. Please join me again soon. Till then, bye for now.